News Talk 610 AM and 102.1 FM. KVNU.
5:05 now on this beautiful Friday afternoon. I'm Will Field with your KVNU News update. A check of our weather forecast for the weekend is coming up following the news. Well, one of our top stories, Logan City Light and Power, along with Brigham City Public Power, have both recently earned national recognition from the American Public Power Association, known as the APPA, for delivering exceptional electric reliability last year. Now, the APPA, which represents more than 2,000 community-owned electric utilities across the country, awarded the distinction based on performance data submitted through its e-reliability tracker service. Now, Paul Zumo, APPA's Director of Research and Development, said that year after year, public power utilities demonstrate that they provide highly reliable service. Now, Logan City Light and Power has now received this recognition 6 times in a row. Power Director Mark Montgomery credited his local team's dedication and long-term planning, while Brigham City's Public Power also was recognized for its outstanding reliability. Well, much of Utah got through the last water year with near-normal conditions for snowfall and precipitation. But there was an early melt of snow at lower and mid-elevations, which is bringing a runoff in the coming months with little threat of flooding. Now, yesterday, the Water Supply Outlook meeting was held in Salt Lake City, which brought together water experts, reservoir managers, and other water providers. Now, they noted that the snow accumulation season peaked this year a bit early on March 23rd, logging 14.3 inches of snow, water equivalent that the state gained on average. Now, if anything is to be said about the conditions in the north, it is that they have remained normal. While the Weber-Ogden Basin logged 100% of snow water equivalent as of April 9th, the Bear sits meanwhile at 104%, and Provo, Utah Lake is at 106%. However, the same story changes when you head south, as Glenn Merrill, who is a senior service hydrologist with the National Weather Service, noted that March brought some near-normal precipitation in southwest Utah, but it wasn't enough to make up for the rest of the shortage in that region. And Charles Vallo's younger sister said that she was at a nail salon with her granddaughter when she got the call from her brother's youngest son telling her that Vallo was dead. Kay Woodcock told a Phoenix courtroom yesterday that July 12, 2019 phone call that her nephew gave told her that he had just learned of his father's death from his stepmother, Lori Vallo Daybell, through a text message, and that Daybell wasn't answering her phone. Now, Woodcock said that her husband searched Vallo's name online and found out that he had been killed by Alex Cox, his wife's brother. Woodcock testified during the trial against Daybell yesterday, who's accused of conspiring to murder Vallo. Woodcock said that she called and texted Daybell and eventually got a message that Daybell was too busy to talk. Now, she said even though she tried to be nice to Daybell, she did not speak to her much after that because she knew Daybell had something to do with his murder and said that she couldn't easily hide that. Well, we've enjoyed a gorgeous afternoon with sunny skies. Temperatures have been in the high 70s today, and now we'll see a few clouds coming in for the weekend as overnight temperatures tonight will drop into the low 50s. We'll be into the high 60s tomorrow. Could see a few raindrops tomorrow. No real threat of any major rain, though. And then clearing up on Sunday as temperatures will be around the mid-50s to finish off the weekend and back into the 60s and 70s next week. And Napa Auto Parts brings you news and weather here at the top of the hour. They have oil brands like Schaefer's, Amsoil, Mobil, Valvoline, all at great discounted prices at your 5 locally owned and operated Napa Auto Parts stores from Preston to Providence. And I'm Will Feelright with your KVNU News Update.
The bugs love the good weather. I'm guessing you have a bunch of those creepy crawlers waiting patiently to come into your cozy home. Let Logan Extermination take care of those unwanted pests with a monthly exterior spray. Now, for a limited time, they'll spray your home's exterior monthly from April to October for only $65 per month for a 2,000 square foot or less home. Call Logan Extermination before your home becomes enemy territory. Logan Extermination, 752-8450.
Breaking news and stimulating talk. News Talk KVNU, 610 AM and 102.1 FM.
Cash Equipment in Hyde Park has been serving the farmers, ranchers, contractors, even homeowners for years. And now they've got a new name, Black Cliffs Equipment. Different name, but the same trusted team. Same top quality Kubota and Massey Ferguson tractors and equipment. And the same commitment to service to keep you moving forward. Whether you're plowing fields, hauling hay, or breaking ground on something big, Black Cliffs Equipment is here for you. Located in Hyde Park and online at blackcliffsequipment.com.
This is Richard Broadbent with Broadbent Financial Services. Starting June 1st, House Bill 23 changes the rules that reward your employees for staying healthy. If your company has 5 to 9 employees, these rewarding health plans will no longer be available. But don't worry, there's still time to act. Get in touch with us before mid-May to ensure your team will be able to enjoy these valuable health incentives. Keep your employees healthy and happy and call 752-7200. Broadbent Financial Services, the voice of choice, your partner in business and health.
I'm Larry Gelwicks, the Getaway Guru. Join me on The Travel Show every Saturday at 11 a.m., and I'll tell you where to go and how to get there with the best travel deals on the planet, including how to travel more and pay less, free this and free that promotions, and insider secrets on what the airlines, cruise lines, and hotels don't want you to know, along with your call-in travel questions every Saturday, 11 a.m., right here on News Talk 610 KVNU.
In our rural communities, EMS volunteers stand ready to help every day. Volunteers are ordinary people performing extraordinary acts. Many of these heroes lack access to essential health insurance for themselves and their families. It's time to give back. Utah has a new program that offers no-cost medical, dental, life, and long-term disability insurance to our rural EMS volunteers. Families may also be eligible for low-cost options. Become a licensed EMT, AEMT, or paramedic, and you and your family may be eligible. Visit utahcounties.org to learn more. That's utahcounties.org.
Today is a powerful day of giving at the Hyde Park Med Spa fundraiser. 11 to 8, rallying behind Brielle, a brave 9-year-old battling stage 4 neuroblastoma for the second time. Help support the Bird family as we raise funds for their new home, built by Christmas for Cancer families. Purchase tickets to win prizes from over 20 local businesses, plus a portion of all sales will be donated to the Bird Family Fund. Vendors, food trucks, music, face painting, fun for the whole family. 3125 North Main Street, North Logan, today from 11 to 8. Come feel the love, bring support, and make a difference.
One smile is great, but one smile in a community of smiles is so much better. Learn how Smile Train is helping the cleft lip and palate community at smiletrain.org/learn.
Well, thank you, Jason. The Utah State University Department of Public Safety is responsible for providing safe working conditions and living and learning environments for those on the university campus. Now, that is accomplished through the efforts of the department's three branches, the USU Police Department, Emergency Management Department, and the Fire Marshal. Now, an exercise coming up on Friday will enhance emergency preparedness and response coordination and will involve USU's Department of Public Safety, all working with local law enforcement agencies, emergency medical services, fire departments, and other partnering agencies. Now, that exercise is expected to take place next Friday from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. and will be in and around the Spectrum Central Energy Plant in the Wayne Estes Center. Now, it's all a part of a planned exercise, but the community is advised not to be alarmed as emergency vehicles will be treating it as a real emergency, operating with lights and sirens, and actors will be on scene to simulate emergencies to create a realistic training environment. And authorities have identified the driver of a dump truck who was involved in a hit-and-run crash in Draper that damaged power lines and caused an hours-long outage. Kevin Frank Kilpack, a 60-year-old, was arrested on Wednesday on charges of causing economic interruption due to a property damage accident and then failing to comply at a vehicle accident involving property damage. Draper police say they responded to the crash Wednesday at around 1:30 along 12300 South. Witnesses had reported Kilpack had failed to lower the truck's lift gate while traveling along the road, and that lift gate then caught the power lines, bringing down power poles and breaking the lines. Now, Kilpack fled the scene, but authorities later received surveillance footage and witnesses were able to help locate him, and he was taken into custody. And a suspect has been taken into custody after officials said he stole a truck and crashed it into police vehicles in an attempt to try to flee a traffic stop. The incident unfolded yesterday afternoon on State Street in Salt Lake City. Officials with the Utah Highway Patrol said the suspect was reportedly driving a stolen black pickup when an officer tried to pull him over. Now, they said that the suspect tried to get away by slamming into a patrol vehicle in a nearby parking lot before ramming into a second patrol car. Lieutenant Cameron Roden with the Utah Highway Patrol said that in those types of situations, they try to keep it contained as much as possible. Now, he noted that there were no major injuries, but some police officers were taken to the hospital as a precaution. Well, we've enjoyed a gorgeous afternoon as temperatures have been in the high 70s today. Now, tonight we'll see some clouds coming in overnight, temperatures dropping into the low 50s, and then high 60s expected for tomorrow with a small chance we could see a few raindrops. Sunny skies on Sunday with temperatures around 57, and then we'll be back into the 60s and 70s again for next week. Well, Edson Builders has teamed up with Innovative Home Finishes, and whether you're building on a budget or your forever home, give them a call at 232-2680. And I'm Will Feelright with your KVNU News Update.
ABC News, I'm Dave Packer. China slaps new tariffs on U.S. goods, raising them to 125% in retaliation for the U.S. placing 145% tariffs on Chinese imports. U.S.-China trade talks not happening at the moment. ABC's Mary Bruce asking White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt about a possible deal that President Trump might want to make with Beijing.
Why is he optimistic that China's going to make a deal or wants to make a deal if they're not talking? Where's that optimism come from?
He's optimistic.
China's finance ministry put out a statement saying, quote, the U.S. will go down as a joke in the history of world economics. New numbers from the University of Michigan show consumer sentiment is down for the fourth straight month. Meanwhile, the Labor Department says wholesale inflation fell about 0.5% from February. A federal immigration judge in Louisiana ruling the government can move forward with its effort to deport Columbia University graduate student Mahmoud Khalil for his involvement in pro-Palestinian protests. This is ABC News.
Intermountain Budge ENT Clinic has an experienced and caring team of physicians and staff to assist you with all of your ear, nose, and throat concerns, including head and neck surgery. Doctors Kaiser and Wilson and their staff at Intermountain Budge ENT Clinic will work together to provide excellent care and support throughout the entire surgery process, from your pre-op visit to your full recovery. And they accept all insurance. For more information about Doctors Kaiser or Wilson, search Budge Clinic ENT or call 435-716-1420. Local care with Intermountain expertise.
Ah, spring. That time of year when you turn up the heat in the morning and the air conditioner in the afternoon.
If you're constantly adjusting your thermostat just to stay comfortable, it might be time to talk insulation. You see, today's insulation is superior to what they used to put in homes. Not only does it help regulate the temperature inside, but it can also slash your energy bills. Or maybe you just need to insulate your attic, garage, or a specific room. No problem. Call Cardall's Insulation, 755-5012. That's 755-5012.
The expert with a green thumb. It's the Garden Guide.
I want to do some squash, and so I was wondering, do you recommend starting that indoors or just wait and put it directly into the soil?
Yeah, you can go either way. We've had really great results just planting the seed right out in the garden, but we've also started them inside and then transplanted the plants out. And really, by the time they produce, it's within a week of each other.
The Garden Guide, Saturday mornings at 8 on News Talk KVNU.